Hello. How we doing today? Got some news for y'all. Got some discussion to talk about the global dynasty. No, I'm not talking about Microsoft yet. I'm talking about Apple. You know, the head of honcho. Microsoft for the 90s came back. You know, Microsoft should have finished them off in the early 90s. And the way Microsoft used to always beat these companies were they used to sometimes buy them out. And what that basically means, how Microsoft would do it is, they will buy up all of their suppliers, all of their vendors, and say, hey, basically, don't sell to these guys no more. Basically, okay, well, I'm going to get the people who sell you your microprocessors, buy them, and then not do nothing with them. Then you're going to be out of business. You're my competition. So either buying the competition or buying the people that they use. And, man, they destroyed so many companies, man. Did you realize Norton used to make an operating system? Well, I'm getting off topic. But now Norton only does internet security because Microsoft killed Norton Commander back in the day. Windows killed Norton Commander. But look, getting back to this Apple thing, it's a huge thing Apple did. They sued Samsung. And they sued them originally for like $2.5 billion. And what did they get? They got $1 billion. That's like some Dr. Evil, but that doesn't even seem like do you know somebody who has $1 billion? Do you actually $1 billion is a lot of freaking money. And that's not the worst part about it. This is called Bruce's stocks. So let me show you how this affected the market. Samsung went down by 7.5% in one day. That's actually $12 billion. Plus the billion they have to pay in restitution. So now we have $13 billion loss on Samsung. Apple is hurting. Apple is the new Microsoft, gutting these companies. They say, this is how we're going to take care of the competition. We're going to sue the hell out of them. And I mean, I would say Apple, look, here's the thing you need to realize about Apple. Apple, their original like tiger, leopard, snow leopard, all of that is built on Unix, which is basically a free operating system that they built it up and they built on that and made it something different. All of those things at the bottom where you scroll bar and all of that, that's stole from open source technology. So for Apple, for Samsung to do the same thing Apple did and them to turn around and sue, but hey, at the same time, the S2 does look like the iPhone now. And that's one of the phones it's actually 8 phones on this list. The X2, the S2, Galaxy S2, the Epic, the Showcase, the Prevail, the Droid. That's just a couple of them. And all of these phones, they're going to have to stop selling in the U.S. And I really wanted to get a Galaxy S2 for Boost Mobile. But I guess I won't be getting one now because it's going to be taken off the market. And if I do, I'm going to have to get it now before they take it off. Because to me, the S2 is way better than the iPhone. It's cheaper. I could get an S3, but I don't like buying new things till they work out the kinks, get rid of a couple problems. You know, that's why I'm not going on Windows 8. But yeah, Microsoft has a new logo. They're trying to say, hey, don't forget about us. Yeah, we still got Windows Phone. By the way, we're unveiling this new logo. Windows 8 right around the corner. Android is a stolen OS. That's what Steve Jobs would always say. Android is stolen. And, yeah, I guess the iPhone 5 is coming out on September 12th. So there we have it. Do we think Apple is in the right, or are they going too far with this? I mean, the pinch to zoom, to me, that's just so... How do they even get a patent on some of this stuff? Like me making a patent on, like, air. So every time you go, that's me, I just say, hey, right there, you just owe me $100. You just did that. Or like the one rapper who tried to patent Jill, and Jeezy was like, hey, I came up with that. You can't patent that. And then a dude in the 80s said but yeah, this is crazy. So anyway, I think it's going too far. Let's just let innovation just go. Let's just let the innovation come out. Apple, you're going too far with this. Samsung, you might be hurting short term, but in the long run, you go back to the drawing board, make some raw phones, make that S4, get them. Put that i7 in the S4 with a 10 megapixel camera and a 64 gig hard drive built in. There you go. That's how you get them. All right. Hey, that's my 2 cents. You guys comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Take it easy.